This is in a place called Buchanan, and there's a guy named Eric that came here in April and started this work. Met in some lady's house, and now they're in the church So we're digging this trench because when it rains, rainy season needs to be good drainage here. What's your name?
My name is Emil.
Emil?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Sam. God bless you.
My name is Chris.
Yeah, thank you.
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Me? My name is Kelly.
And you?
Chris.
Chris? And who's that?
Che. Carla, you hooking up? You hooking the food?
Hey. Hi. Hello. What's your name?
My name is Mary.
Nice to meet you. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
So they put these concrete posts in, then they put a form in and pour concrete for the beam there with some steel in it to make a beam. And they put some block on top of that, and then they do the lumber, then they put the tin zinc, they call it zinc roof. So one of these structures costs about $4,000 or something. Hi.
Huh?
Hey. Who's this?
Aaron.
Who?
Aaron.
Eric?
Manny Aaron.
Man.
Like this, they're kind of roofing now. But did you meet Sam? You met Sam? This is Eric, you remember?
Yeah, Eric, I remember.
Eric was at the workshop.
Yeah, the workshop.
Yeah. And he presented for what, group 2?
Yeah, I presented for group 2.
Group 2.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So Eric is the one of this year in this work.
Yeah, let's explain it. Go ahead.
So Eric, can you just tell us what's going on here?
Well,
Tell your story, what's happening?
as you can rightly see, it's a seeing is believing, and this is what we are involved with under the community church ministry. Some months ago, during the heat of the Ebola, we were commissioned to come down here to establish the branch of our ministry, and we came, and by the grace of God working through, in our midst, we were able to have a preaching point, and we started in April last year, and we went about 2 months in last year, and then the heat of the outbreak, we have to quit the job because the Ebola were alarming, the rate was too high. So, and then later did in October, we pick up again. And by the grace of God today, through the help of the community church ministry,
So this is what we can see happening.
this is what had already happened on the
So
ground.
what's the name of this church?
This is the Newland Community Church.
Newland Community Church. And you say it's where? Buchanan?
It's in New Buchanan.
New Buchanan.
New Buchanan is a new land, so we took this place to be a new land.
So Newland,
Community
Grand Bassa County.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us, how many members do you have now?
Presently, we are pretty close to 50.
50?
Yeah.
And when you first started your first service, how many members
Oh,
you
we have 7 persons.
7 persons.
Just 7 persons.
And just after a few months, right now you have...
Now we have gone, as you can see, some are here, some are still.
So all of these people that we are looking at, are all members of the church?
Yeah, all.
So what are they doing as well?
Well, they are cleaning up
Cleaning up the place.
Because we trusting God that next week, we want to start worshiping.
How many children come?
How many children come to the church?
Normally, the average is between 23 to 30.
Okay.
So
That's
there's
the
50
average
adults. 50 adults?
Yeah.
And then another
23.
23. So that's about
children.
73.
70. So do you need a soccer ball?
Do you need some soccer ball,
Oh,
footballs?
yes. We have the spokes. The guys are here.
Okay.
Like Joshua, who is personally going through some training on evangelizing.
Okay.
And
good.
he has a charisma to become an evangelist.
Okay.
That's a gift that God has given to him, and he's up there. And he is the general secretary for our ministry.
Okay.
And this is Brother Emmanuel. Emmanuel, could you just come forth?
Okay.
Emmanuel served as the youth leader
Okay.
for
Awesome.
our ministry. And
Okay.
this is same from the Cornerstone Church. By the grace of God, we have 5 of our local churches established in this city.
From this one church?
From this one church.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to, because we are involved into church multiplication. So this church must be able to give birth to another church, and that church will be able to give birth to another church also.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the mission we are on right now, and there are guys here which we are training as a team to be able to spring up from here to start the process in the different localities we have already earmarked. It requires mobile. So if we were blessed with a motorcycle, wow, praise be to God.
Yeah.
If we are blessed with a vehicle, wow, praise be to God. Whatsoever God thinks that is good for us to use, it will be a help.
And what are most of the churches around here? What are they preaching?
All right, as I was saying, whenever you went around town today, you will hear people talking about prosperity. All of the churches are just, most of it, even if it is not 100, but 70 to 80% of them, it speaks on prosperity. And whether the people are safe or not, no one knows, no one cares.
They're not preaching like salvation.
Yeah, salvation messages have been like out of the pigs. And so we have been teaching our congregation, you must first of all be safe. Because if you will prosper and you do not have Jesus, then your prosperity is in vain. So you need Jesus to be the Lord of your life. Then, when you start to prosper, you will have that abundant life that John talked about in John 10:10. And so that is what we want to see in Buchanan. That's why when we came and we went at the ministerial, because they had a ministerial network here. And when we got there, we told them our vision statement and our mission statement. Our mission statement is to make sure that lives are transformed through the Word of God. And our vision statement is that everyone come to know God and serve Him.
And so you came here to this spot with no income. Is that
Not
right?
at all.
And so you're trusting God to provide
trusting
you with
God
some
to
kind of work.
Open door.
Okay.
Whatsoever way I don't know, but He does knows.
Okay. And for 1 month, you and your family, do you have children?
Yeah,
How many children do you have?
I have 4 kids.
And you and your family need about how much for rent and food per month?
Monthly, we have about $250
To
to
survive.
To survive on a monthly basis.
And you don't have that now.
No, not at all.
Okay.
We don't have that now. And we trust in God because I told God, well, if you want to provide me that job, it should not be a job that will disturb the ministry work.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the intention to live on the ministry. We don't do that. We should contribute towards the work of the ministry.
Yeah. And so the congregation has only been less than a year old.
Yeah.
And so how long do you think before the congregation will start to be able to support you financially?
What we have been contemplating on is that within a scope of 2 years, we should have a dependable congregation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.